Hello everyone. The mine safety team is trialling a new process where we will accompany our safety bulletins and our safety alerts with an informative video. Now, the idea of this video is for you to be able to use it at your toolbox talks or your shift starts or wherever you feel is appropriate for the message that's in the bulletin to ensure that the message gets to the right people. Over the next 12 months, we'll refine this process with your feedback. It's important that these videos are hitting the mark and the message is getting to the right people and they're learning the right lessons from them. This particular video covers this safety bulletin that we released a few weeks ago. And this safety bulletin details a concerning trend that the mine safety team has around vehicle interaction with high voltage cables in underground mines, particularly underground coal mines. Each of the incidents that we've been seeing over the past few months has resulted in backup systems that have protected the worker. And that is not a place that we want to be as an industry. So please watch this video and I'll talk to you at the end.
A recent series of incidents involving collision between underground mobile plant and high-voltage 11 kilovolt power cables have been reported to the Resources Regulator, raising concerns about putting workers at risk of injury. During a longwall move and transporting roof supports along the main travel road, the mine lost power to mine feeds at the surface. An electrician in the area had passed a shield carrier and went looking for the issue, finding marks on an 11 kilovolt HV cable near 41 cut-through on the main travel road. Figure 1 shows a high-voltage cable which is damaged after being struck by the shield carrier. A load haul dump vehicle with a man basket attached hit an energized HV cable when the load haul dump operator tilted the man basket to the point where it touched the cable that was suspended from the roof. An MH40 loader was travelling out of the mine at 16 cut through 100 panel, the main travelling road. The loader was towing 2 longwall monorail frame sleds. The rear monorail frame hit a 250mm water-filled polypipe, causing pipe fracture. The polypipe was not pressurised above gravity feed pressure. The damaged polypipe then impacted the high-voltage cable above. Figure 2 shows the monorail sled, and Figure 3 shows the 250mm pipe hit by the monorail sled, impacting the high-voltage cable. A mine's power tripped on earth leakage at a section isolator. A deputy conducting further inspections of the cable run found evidence to suggest the high-voltage cable had been hit recently. There was evidence to suggest the high-voltage cable was hit at 5 cut-through and pulled, causing the high-voltage cable to move and supporting straps to break. Movement of large mobile plant transporting heavy loads has resulted in multiple incidents where high-voltage cables have been hit, resulting in cable damage and protection trips. These incidents expose mine workers to serious risk of injury from the release of high-voltage energy. Mine operators must ensure that high-voltage cables are installed in line with site standards to minimize the risk of contact by mobile plant, are clearly delineated with signs and are adequately secured, including using solid protection when crossing active vehicular movement areas. Develop a safe system of work under the roads and other vehicle operating areas. Principal Hazard Management Plan to control the movement of large loads through mines, using a process of risk management for each specific task that considers load dimensions, roadway profile, services and alternate travel routes. Consider the elevated risk of contact with HV cables during longwall moves and take necessary actions to protect them. Develop towing procedures that ensure loads are securely retained before they are transported. Consider additional controls, including using spotters and maintaining positive communication between observers and vehicle operators when transiting through mines with large loads.
So there it is. So these videos will now become part of what we do over the next 12 months, each time we release a safety bulletin or a safety alert. And the expectation is that you review the documentation and you review the video to ensure that, one, you've learnt the lessons, two, you take the recommendations into account, and three, you make sure that your site doesn't become part of this trend that we're concerned about. So again, thank you for your time. Please take the time to provide feedback that you have about these videos so we can make them as effective as possible for your mine site and to keep your workers safe. Thank you.